Welcome to this 50-point inspection. I have my friend John and Nelly here at his house. He's going to help me get through this beer. This beer was gifted to me from FLX Beer Reviews, so thank you very much to Dan and Mike. I pulled this out of my fridge one day, and I was going to review it myself until I saw the ABV, and I said, I should probably share this one. This comes from Other Half Brewing Company. They're out of different parts of New York. This one comes out of, well, I don't really know. It says Brooklyn,
it also
New
says
York,
Washington, D.C.
Bloomfield, New York, Washington, D.C. They also have a joint in Pennsylvania now, too. This is called Deep Orbit Cygnus. It is a bourbon barrel-aged imperial stout with nuts and nougat and peanut butter chocolate bars, 16% ABV.
Like a barrel-aged Snickers bar. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, so this is one of Dan's most favoritist breweries in the world, Other Half. I don't think I've ever had a stout from Other Half.
I have not. I've had their IPAs. We don't get a lot of stuff here where I live in Massachusetts, so this is definitely new for me.
Feel that label? It's like
it's a textured label. Yeah,
it almost feels like leather.
Yeah,
but it crinkles.
It looks like leather too.
Let's crack into this Deep Orbit. Let's see.
All right. Ooh, nice water vapor. It's giving us the vapors.
We're gonna have to pull that hour, I think.
That is.
We're gonna do a little. Whoop! You got some on your skin. This is not building a head.
There you go. Glug glug.
Yeah, there's no head. I tried. It's very, very thin.
Wow.
Very deep chocolate head and black appearance. We call it black. He's already getting sniffs here, so
I'm sorry. Yeah,
we're sniffing.
I gotta get used to the bumpy. Yeah, definitely jet black. No real head. It was viscous. It didn't pour quite like motor oil, but
it didn't glug too bad.
Thicker than your normal stout. Dark. Oh man,
there's a real big richness to this.
Dark fruit and chocolate and barrel notes.
Get some aromas from afar.
It's coming down the side.
You got it on your skin. You got it on your finger. You're cheating. You're just like Joe. It's okay.
I don't want to waste it.
You're my Joe.
I don't want to waste any of it.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of like tobacco, raisin, chocolate, deep chocolates.
I don't know if like the nougat and the candy aspect. Honestly,
I don't get peanut butter.
If you didn't tell me peanut butter and nougat,
there is a slight peanut, very slight.
I'm not
like a thin layer of peanut butter underneath, like really dark chocolate. It's there.
I would almost say peanut over peanut butter. Like it's got a little nuttiness to it, but it doesn't have like a specific peanut butter aroma for me.
Valentine's Day just went by. I bought myself some candy.
God, this smells amazing.
I've been eating some candy that has nougat in it, so I kind of do that. Yeah, it smells
fruitiness in there too. It smells amazing. Let's just get into it, right?
Cheers.
Cheers. Peanut. Not butter though. For me, it's like peanut brittle or like peanut brittle.
Spot on.
God, that's good.
There's a coffee note that comes up.
It's not. Yeah, it's the roasted malt though. Yeah, it's like really roasty, toasty bread.
It's like
dark toasted bread.
French roast coffee on the tail. That's what I get. Like a French roast coffee. It's almost like a vanilla note.
Man.
Peanut brittle, rich dark chocolates. French. Dude, look at the lacing on that.
A little bit of raisin, fig, like dark fruit. I'm getting. Maybe even a little sweet tobacco, like with with the bourbon counting and some of the best bourbon barrel aged stouts that I've had ever, there's some of that in here.
Yeah, definitely some of the
tobacco and dark fruit.
Mm.
Even I'm hesitant to say
cherry.
leather, but it's bordering on a little bit of leather too, which for me is like, I don't like to say that because it's like how many people are chewing on leather, but it's got that. I have done it. It does have that.
Fun fact: I used to work at a leather factory.
I believe that.
I was a color mill operator. I would dye the leather.
You continue to amaze me, fascinate me with your
Fascinating
tales of life. This is good. This is good stuff right here.
16% ABV. Yeah.
Oh yeah. No. Yeah.
You can feel it though.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm getting that burning sensation.
It is a little warming going down, so it's not your like a session. I will say I'm impressed with the body with this because it poured not quite like motor oil, but very thick. And I don't like the super thick,
right, where you're
gummy almost
like prairie artisan.
Some of the prairie stuff, some of the like local breweries that I'm like down in Georgia, you get like just an imperial stout, and it's you're basically drinking something that has a viscosity of used motor oil. This, as thick as it looked when we poured it, it doesn't drink to that thickness. It's smooth and creamy, maybe a little milky, but it's not thick and syrupy. It's not syrupy.
It is interesting with the because where it says peanut butter and stuff, where it is sticking to that kind of, like you said, first thing I noticed was peanuts,
because peanut butter is
brittle,
oily and thick, and if it was peanut buttery, I think that would have made it a little bit too much.
Peanut brittle is the perfect name, like for what the flavor is with the peanut.
Yeah, this is nice. Thank Dan. I'm so glad I'm friends with this guy because Mike and Dan sure shit wouldn't have given this to me, but I got this guy here to share with me.
I'm glad that
this is awesome.
This is something that you have to share. I think if you sit down and drink this all by yourself,
this is nice.
Hey, you're a scumbag.
Yeah.
And B, I think you're just gonna be like,
it'd be too much.
Bottle, yeah, it's like you're not gonna enjoy the rest of it.
This is what?
16, I mean, you would if you just stopped drinking.
16.9, right? Yeah, 16.9. So same as.
Is it 16.9? I thought it was just 16.
0.9 at the end there. 16. 1.
No, 16 ounces.
No, 16%.
Yeah, that's something. Jesus.
It's 16.9 ounces.
It's 16. It's 16% ABV,
and then 16.9 ounces.
Okay.
See the 0.9.
I see. Yeah. There. See, you were saying 16.9. I'm like, no, I thought it was 16.
Oh no, for the ABV, 16.
All right. Yeah.
It definitely doesn't drink like a 16. The only thing that gives away the ABV because of the viscosity and the thickness and all the carrot.
It's rich in flavor.
It's rich in flavor. It's not super viscous, which is nice. But the only thing that gives away the ABV percentage is when you swallow it down, the warming effect. Yeah. So you got something strong.
And you get the light, the butterfly.
Did we mention the barrel notes, the oakiness with this?
Yeah, it's more, I think, in the nose, but yeah, you do pick it up a little bit on the palate.
I think the dark fruit and the tobacco and the leather and all that kind of give away that it's an aged beer. Thank you.
Aged beer. Let's Does this have a date on it? Keep cold. Please drink within 6 months.
Oh, but you could age this.
Oh yeah,
you could definitely age this. I guess maybe because of the additives. If it was just a straight barrel aged, it would be acceptable to age it for years and years. But because of the peanuts and the
there's no date. So I don't know exactly when this was put down. But we are at this point. You ready to do the 50-point inspection? We'll be right back. All right, we are back with our scores. You sure? Are you good on yours?
I'm good on mine. It's even got my heart rate up. My watch is telling me to.
Oh, you need to go walk around. We're going to go to Untapped first. Let's read what they say on Untapped. It says, Deep Orbit is back And this time we crushed it with some classic Halloween candy chocolate.
What? Did I get the right one? Peanut butter chocolate candy.
I don't think this is the right one. We'll be right back. We're back again. So this is the right one. It's just the whole Halloween candy thing. It's not on this bottle. So chocolate caramel nougat. It does say that it has nougat in it, and peanut butter chocolate candy. Whatever. There's peanut butter chocolate bars, and there's nougat in this. And yeah, out of 3,065 ratings, this beer on Untappd averages out at a 4.36 out of 5, which on my scale would put this as a very good beer.
Okay. Oh,
So,
for
what they're rating.
Right.
Now, John, if you want to go ahead and we'll just go back and forth.
Sure.
So for the appearance, what score did you give it for the
So
appearance?
I gave it a 5 out of 6 for the appearance, and I'm being a little nitpicky. The only reason I docked a point is because it has that flat affect, that flat look with the. It just looks like
It
oil.
didn't build the head.
It didn't build a head, but honestly, that's like being nitpicky because it is 16%. So
And I wasn't nitpicky knowing that it's 16% and said, well, the head that did build there was like quick, like, okay, it's got that dark chocolatey kind of appearance to it. Very rocky head that did not last. I give it a 6 out of 6 for the appearance.
nice. So the aroma is next. I gave it a 10 out of 10. I thought it had dark fruit and tobacco and leather, and the barrel notes were coming through. I thought it was perfect for the aroma.
Mm-hmm. I was a little nitpicky on the aromas. I was doing the how far can you smell? You can smell it, but there's not a lot of aromas from afar. And then I was just hoping for more barrel. I'm at an 8.5 out of 10. Still very good aromatics.
And then we've got, excuse me, we've got the flavor, which is broken down into the mouthfeel.
The malt,
hops,
balance, and carbonation and
Okay.
aftertaste.
Malt.
But you don't have to go through
Okay.
each one. Just give them.
I gave it an 18 out of 19 total. I mean, I thought it was pretty spot on. The only thing I docked it for was for the carbonation. It was a little bit light on the carbonation, but that's just me being nitpicky. It's a 16% barrel-aged beer. It's not going to be super effervescent and vibrant with the carbonation, but I would have liked to have seen just a little bit more. But 18 out of 19.
And I wasn't too far behind John on that. I was just a gimpy leg at 17.5 out of 19 on the flavor score.
And then we've got the body. So
5 out of 5, both of us.
yeah, just go ahead. It was phenomenal. It really was. And overall, we were both same with 9.5.
9.5
out of 10.
This goes for the
awesome.
style of beer. This barrel aged.
It really doesn't get much better than this as far as the style. And they added, a lot of times when you get these beers that are barrel aged, and then in addition to that, you have these additives like peanut butter and nougat and all of this. It can become a little much, but I feel like they balanced it all out perfectly. Well done, Other Half. This is my first stout from Other Half. I think both of our first stouts from Other Half. And if this is like the baseline, then my God, we've got some.
This would be something kind of like each year that Goose Island puts out their bourbon counties. Yeah. This would be like if this was out each year and we could get it. I think this would be another
absolutely.
Let's go for it.
Absolutely. What was the? I know it was gifted to you from FLX, but was it? Do you know what the price point?
I do not know the price point. No. So hey, FLX boys, I know this is said sometimes in these videos. If you know what you paid for this bottle, if you can generously put that down in the comments below, or if anybody out there has had this beer and what do you think of it? We definitely thought of it a bit higher than what the average.
Yeah,
the average on Untappd.
I was honestly a little surprised it got as low as it did.
I think that New Yorkers are a little bit, snooty. I think they're
maybe a little bit. maybe a little bit. Pinky out.
Yeah.
Bougie.
New Yorkers. You know, calm yourselves. You better check yourself before you wreck yourself. But hey, what did you give this for your
So overall, 0 to 10, 9.5 out of 10 for me. So
No, we both did that. The 9.5 out of 10.
Oh, overall, okay. So the overall, when you add, the total 47.5 for me out of 50, which puts it into excellent. And
which for you, you world class.
Which for me, I think I would have probably given it a 97 because but it's very close. I would have given it a 97 if I was going from my 0 to 100 scale. So it's pretty much, it lines up with that.
And I ended up at a 46.5 out of 50, which is also excellent. So this beer from Other Half Brewing, Deep Orbit Cygnus Imperial Barrel Aged Stout with a bunch of shit in it.
To be interested to try some other Deep Orbit variants. Right? So they,
if they have them.
I think so. The Deep Orbit's the base, the Cygnus is the variant.
The variant. Okay. If you know that as well, leave that down in the comments below. But I just appreciate, first off, hanging out with John and Nelly here. Thanks for having me over. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
I'm glad I could share this beer with you. And I'm glad that both Mike and Dan, you see how I did that? Mike always comes last, but Dan always
not this time.
Not on the ending. So FLX Beer Reviews, check them out. There will be a link to their channel right over
above this beautiful dome
here. And appreciate you all for watching. Cheers.
Cheers.
Carbonation. None of that's going to make it anyway. So dance, do whatever you want. It's all going to be.
Well, it's going to be fast forwarded through it, right?
Oh no, it's going to be cut.
Oh,
I totally cut it out now. When's the last time you watched my show?
I watch your shit all the time.
You know, and when do you watch the end?
No,
you just want to see what I score the beer?
I watch it all.
I'm going to show what I say about it.
You still fast forward through some.
Son of a bitch. I fast forward, but yeah, during this whole thing, I just cut out because it was taking up too much time. So now it's a cutscene. It's like boom, and I do a little like.
Oh.
Blah, blah, blah,
okay, fine.
Melting.
Fuck you, man.
I might add that as a blooper.